In today's video, we're going to explore what will happen to the Canadian economy if the United States imposes a 25% tariff on Canadian imports. This could impact industries like autos, energy, and manufacturing, and the effects will ripple across both countries. President-elect Trump's announcement has sent shockwaves across North America.
The word tariff to me is the most beautiful word in the entire dictionary. We're going to tariff the hell out of them.
I am a tariff man.
His promise of a 25% tariff on Canadian goods has everyone asking, what happens next? Trump's plan targets everything: cars, energy, steel, aluminum, and even agricultural goods. But here's the thing: Canada's economy is deeply tied to the U.S. Over 3/4 of Canadian exports go directly to America. Tariffs like this won't just hurt Canada. They could disrupt the entire North American economy. The auto industry is one of the hardest hit. Did you know that some cars cross the US-Canada border up to 7 times during production? Every screw, part, and component would face a 25% tariff each time it crosses. This means higher costs for manufacturers, dealers, and ultimately, consumers. Canadian factories could lose billions of dollars in orders, forcing layoffs and reduced production. And it's not just Canada. US automakers rely on these cross-border supply chains too. The disruption could ripple throughout the industry. Energy is Canada's largest export to the US, with over $100 billion in crude oil, natural gas, and other products shipped annually. A 25% tariff would force Canadian producers to either absorb massive losses or pass the costs on to their US buyers. For Canada, losing the US market isn't an option. Finding new buyers for energy products takes time, and in the meantime, profits would plummet. For American consumers, this means higher gas and electricity prices. Canada's manufacturing sector, which includes steel, aluminum, and machinery, is also highly dependent on the US market. Tariffs would make Canadian goods too expensive for American buyers, causing a steep drop in exports. Canada's GDP could fall by 2.5%. The overall economy would shrink, unemployment would rise to nearly 8%, and inflation could surge to over 7%. For Canadian households, this translates to higher costs for everyday goods and an estimated $2,700 per year in added expenses. If these tariffs go through, Canada won't stay quiet. Retaliatory tariffs would likely target U.S. exports, particularly goods from swing states like Florida and Kentucky. Think oranges, bourbon, and ketchups. This would strain U.S.-Canada relations, hurt American exporters, and worsen the economic fallout for both sides. For the U.S., this isn't a free win. Tariffs would increase costs for American companies that rely on Canadian goods, like automakers and energy firms. Consumers would feel it too, with higher prices on cars, gas, and groceries. Higher prices, slower growth, and job losses. And let's not forget the bigger picture. Disrupting the North American supply chain would hurt industries on both sides of the border, slowing economic growth and possibly triggering a shallow recession in the U.S. This isn't just about tariffs. It's about the future of North American trade. A 25% tariff on Canadian imports would hurt consumers, disrupt industries, and strain relations between two of the world's closest trade partners. The costs far outweigh the benefits. If there's one takeaway here, it's that trade wars don't have winners. They have casualties. For the US and Canada, the stakes couldn't be higher. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more in-depth videos on global economics and current events. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload.